Sometimes the big question is, when is it right or wrong to use your driver? Today guys, you join me back at Lindrick on the 10th hole, as you can see by the flyover. And guys, obviously it is a Sunday and we are talking about the next 100. This hole is a 358 yard par 4 stroke index 7, but you can see by the fairway it is scattered with bunkers. And that is exactly what we're talking about today on this hole. And this is a hole where it is driver for me. As we go up the right hand side of this hole, we can see there are bunkers starting at 180 yards, moving to 225. On the left we have a single bunker, which is a 270 yard carry. So for me here, the play is driver, because if we take anything shorter, we bring those bunkers in on the right. If we miss hit a shot on the right, we are going to be left short with an extremely long shot into that green. So I want to hit driver on here. I start it off just up that right hand side because I know a bad drive will still carry me over that final bunker on the right, and my usual shot shape is a little bit of a draw. So let's see how that goes. So it has stayed up the right hand side there. It is past that bunker in the rough, but that has kept me out of the trouble of that bunker on the left. If I had turned that over and gone into that bunker, I have an awkward high lip bunker shot from around about 130 yards, which is what nobody likes. So you have to think your way around, guys. That's what we're going to talk about. Now guys, as you know, that on this series we've played up and down and across the country. So we are today talking about how you can use your premium or affordable clubs like our Takomos and our seed golf balls to shoot the best scores possible. Getting your course management a little bit better can always help you improve that. And for me, again, as a result of playing here last year, I have now become a member. I'm now trying to figure out what is the perfect setup for me and what I need to do to shoot the lowest scores around this golf course. So hopefully these tips are going to help you. But obviously this hole right here for me is where you need to make sure you're hitting a driver, because if you don't hit your driver on here, even if you're maybe only going to hit your driver 200 yards, if you aim up the left hand side, avoid those bunkers, we've got a reasonable shot into the green there. We open up the green to have a good shot at getting on there in two. Again, stroke index 7, a lot of people aren't going to reach the green, but we want to stay out of those bunkers and avoid getting more shots on our scores and getting doubles, triples, and really ruining your round. After all, it's only the 10th hole here, it'd be a long way in. So you will see plenty of winter maintenance going on here at Lindrick, which is good to see. Again, fairways fantastic at the moment and extremely dry, but you can see exactly what I meant off the tee right there. So I am into the rough, but look where it is. It is right in line with that bunker. So if I'd have pulled that a little bit left, I'd have been in that awkward shot trying to get onto that green. And again, this green is something we'll talk about, because although it looks just have a bunker at the front, there's something at the back that makes you not want to go long. And this is where knowing where to miss your shots is a little bit better, because we all plan to hit the best shots possible. We all plan to hit every single fairway. But if you know where your bad shot potentially goes, then we can control that. If I was to turn that a little bit left, then that would go into that bunker. But if I keep it dead straight, yes, it's into this rough. This time of the year, we're absolutely fine. Maybe in the summer, it might be a little bit more of a difficult shot. But now I've got 110 yards into the green. I've got my Takomo pitching wedge, and again, I'm just trying to hit the middle of the green here. Tour average from here, let's talk about that. From 100 yards, the average is 23 feet. So you just hitting the green from here, you will be gaining shots. And this is where, again, expectations is what we're going to talk about as we play all the way around the golf course. But for me, middle of the green here would be good. I'll set it off at the flag. And that is coming down pretty good. Not long, middle of the green, and we've got a chance. I played the easier shot there. Yes, I maybe could have gone down to a 52 and played it a little bit firmer, but again, more speed, more potential to go wrong, and that's not what we need. So a chance, an outside chance, right on tour average. Will it turn? No is the answer, but a relatively straightforward par But let's talk about the back of the green. So as the greenkeepers do a fantastic job, you can see here we've got a false back of the green. So again there, what we're going to see is that could run away quickly, go into that semi-rough, leave yourself a tricky bunker shot if it was a back pin. Again, we'd have plenty of green today, but not always. So guys, that is the 10th hole here at Lindrick Golf Club. So you can see it's one of those. Is driver the right club? Yes, for me it is. Even if you push that slightly up the right, it's past the trouble. If I'd have used a 5 wood, a 3 wood to play a little bit safer, I could have gone into those awkward bunkers and ended up with a higher score. So sometimes driver is right. You have to think there, risk and reward. It's not risk and reward, you just have to get as far up there to hopefully lower your scores. But make sure you pay attention to certain holes on your golf club. Guys, we are doing this with Mid-Handicap Dave on a Saturday, talking through how he can play a few holes at his golf course a little bit better to lower his scores this year. We're aiming for single figures, so that is the goal. Can we get there? But guys, a massive thank you to Takomo and C for partnering with myself and James Robinson on this series. Head over to James Robinson's channel now to see an 18-hole scramble here at Lindrick. How did we do? Did we get to the top of that leaderboard? And I'll see you again later in the week.